Hello everybody, this is Jeff at divinecosmos.net, and this is my Law of Attraction Pearl of Wisdom number 7. Action speaks louder than words. In this Law of Attraction Pearl of Wisdom, I'm going to explore the role that action plays in manifestation, with a focus on how not only does action directly cause results, but how it also serves as the strongest form of intention, which of course then indirectly but powerfully attracts opportunities that can facilitate your manifestations. Certainly in physical reality, action is an essential ingredient of manifesting what appears in your life, but it isn't the only ingredient. Your thoughts, beliefs, intentions, desires, and expectations also subtly or not so subtly attract much of what is appearing in your life. Your positive and optimistic thoughts and expectations can and do pave the way to the manifestation of your desires, but that doesn't mean that action isn't also required. The big mistake that people who are unaware of the law of attraction make is in thinking that action is the only way to manifest results. When we designed our physical reality, we never intended for action to be the primary means of creating. Yet it has become that for most people because they have forgotten how reality creation works. Most people think that action is the only way to get results, the only way to make things happen. Of course, this is a natural mistake because we also intentionally designed this reality so we would forget a lot of things when we incarnate into it. As Escher Hicks said in her book, The Law of Attraction, you did not intend to create through action. You intended to use your body to enjoy that which you created through your thought. But of course, this doesn't mean action is never required to manifest your desires. It most certainly is when applied appropriately, which I'll explain further later in this article, but it is not the primary means of manifesting. Thoughts and intention are. But even when you understand this, it's still a hard habit to break. When deliberately creating via your thoughts, the amount of action that will be required is generally less, and the amount of work involved will generally be easier. Instead of always jumping into action to get the things you want, think them, visualize them, and expect them into existence. This will attract guidance and inspiration, and you will be led to the perfect action that will take you in the direction of the manifestation of your desires. Every manifestation starts with a wish or a desire, which then leads to setting of an intention, which then leads to having thoughts about the desire fulfilled. Action is actually the last step in the deliberate creation process. When you take the time to deliberately think about and expect what you desire, the universe will provide the information, ideas, circumstances, people, and opportunities needed to facilitate the fulfillment of that desire. And the net effect will be much less effort will be required to manifest that desire. Without paving the way with your thoughts, the amount of action and effort required is often substantially more. Don't become impatient and try to make it happen by jumping into action prematurely. As Escher Hicks said in her book, The Law of Attraction, when you pre-pave or positively anticipate with your thoughts, the action required is far less, and the action is much more satisfying and productive. Even though we generally overuse action, oftentimes at least some action at some point will be required. You can't expect the universe to just plop your wish right into your lap without taking any action at all. Sometimes you can manifest small things without a single choice, decision, or action being made or taken. Thinking an open parking place into existence or other things on that scale are examples. But most things require one or more choices and actions to get you all the way to the fulfillment of your wish or your desire. The bigger the thing you're trying to manifest, generally the more action steps that will be required to get you all the way to the fulfillment of that desire. As an example, you can't just sit around at home and expect to meet those new friends that you've been hoping for. People are not likely to just come and knock on your door. You've got to get out of the house and give the universe a chance to deliver those new friends to you. Action plays two vital roles in manifesting your desires. The first is what I call initial action. Initial action is used early in the manifestation process to amplify the strength of your thoughts and intentions and desire, and thus create a powerful point of attraction for opportunities that will facilitate the full manifestation of your desire. In the early stages of trying to manifest your bigger desires, your larger desires, your big dreams, taking small action steps, taking baby steps in the general direction of your dream will greatly enhance your manifestation power. The second type of action is what I call inspired action. Inspired action is the action that you take when you notice, seize, and follow through on the opportunities that you have attracted via your deliberate thought, intention, and initial actions. These inspired actions will lead you all the way to the manifestation of your desire or your goal if you act on them, if you follow through. And this is the key part. You've got to pay attention for and seize those opportunities. And they can appear in many unexpected ways and forms, as information, ideas, people, circumstances, etc. There is a lot of power in initial action. Just diving in and getting started is a very powerful attractor. Even if you're not sure exactly what to do, just doing something, anything that's heading in the general direction of your desire or goal is immensely important. And the reason for this is that any action, however small, is a concrete demonstration to the universe that you are serious about the thing you want. You can think of your initial actions as the strongest form of intention, and intention attracts opportunities. Not only do your actions move you closer to the manifestation of your desires and the attainment of your goals by linear cause and effect, they also serve to amplify the power of your intention and hence powerfully attract the information, ideas, people, and circumstances needed to facilitate that manifestation. This is why getting started is so powerful. Taking any action at all in the general direction of your dream or your desire or your goal, even if you're unsure of what to do, will bring you the guidance and support and opportunities that will facilitate the manifestation of your desire. Let's just say that the universe rewards action. Another reason why action amplifies your point of attraction and draws to you guidance and opportunities is that it keeps your thoughts focused on your desire, your goal, your dream, which of course is exactly how the law of attraction works. Your most predominant thoughts are your point of attraction. This is why when it comes to your big dreams, the golden rule, or one of the golden rules, is to take small actions or baby steps on a regular basis towards your desire or dream or goal. All your positive thoughts and expectations and envisioning are paving the way to the manifestation of your desires. They are attracting the opportunities and guidance in the form of information, ideas, people, and circumstances that will help facilitate the manifestation of your desire. But when you make the first concrete decision and take your first action, it will accelerate the flow of these opportunities. And every time you take another action that's congruent with your desire, your dream, or your goal, even if it's a baby step, it will further amplify your point of attraction. Ralph Waldo Emerson echoed this point when he said, "Once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen." So action functions like the ignition switch of manifestation. Your optimistic thoughts and expectations pave the way, and taking action accelerates you down the road towards the fulfillment of your desire. Taking action not only produces immediate results, but also unleashes fortuitous and facilitating opportunities. But you have to pay attention for them so you don't miss them. I highly recommend you read my manifestation story number 2 because it contains a great example of how taking a decisive action can trigger the manifestation of critical opportunities that can lead you directly to the fulfillment of your desire. Taking action in response to the guidance and opportunities that you are manifesting is called inspired action. And it is this type of action that is guaranteed to be productive. This is not the case for a lot of the action that your analytical, rational mind conceives of. Your analytical mind thinks it knows best how to make things happen, but this is very often not the case. Action that I refer to as forced action because it isn't guided by synchronicity and your intuition, and hence it is often ineffective or counterproductive. How can you tell the difference between these two types of action, between inspired action and forced action? Inspired action feels exciting and natural. Forced action feels difficult and contrived. Forced actions might eventually get you to your manifestation, but inspired action is generally much more effective. So what's the most effective way to follow the guidance and seize the opportunities that you're manifesting through your focus and thoughts and expectations and intention? The main thing is you have to keep an open mind about how opportunities and guidance are delivered and in what form, because they will often come in unexpected ways. It might come as a brilliant idea that just pops into your head, or maybe it'll come as some useful information that you stumble across, or perhaps a person will show up that can help you, or some other fortuitous circumstance. It could be anything. Just stay alert, pay attention, and seize those opportunities when you see them. This is what inspired action or guided action is all about. Don't beat your head against the wall with forced action. Wait for the opportunities and guidance and then move into action. So to put it all together, For manifesting anything of significant size, especially your big dreams, action is a crucial ingredient that must be added to your manifestation recipe. Start the recipe with the standard ingredients of deliberate thought and intention focused on the attainment of your desire. Then add to the mix some initial actions in the direction of your dream to kickstart the delivery of opportunities from the universe. Then just pay attention and seize those opportunities as they arrive, no matter what form they appear in. Stir in and repeat these steps and watch in amazement as your dream unfolds before your eyes as you magically manifest your desires. To those who've been hesitating or putting off pursuing their big dream because they're worried that it's impractical or they can't see how it's attainable, you've got to believe in yourself and your dreams. Belief is one of the crucial elements of manifestation. Remember, you exist in an infinite field of potential, and you are creating your reality with your own thoughts, expectations, beliefs, etc., and more. Whatever you can imagine and believe is possible. So unleash your imagination and take the leap of faith and start doing anything, however small, in the general direction of your dreams. And with some patience, trust, and perseverance, and a whole lot of positive thinking and expectations, you'll be amazed as the magic begins and leads you all the way to the manifestation of your dreams. So that's it for today. If you found reading about the role of action in manifestation interesting, then you might consider watching or reading my other article about action and manifestation, which is called The Role of Action in Manifestation. And it looks at this topic from a definitely different perspective that I think can add to your understanding. So check that out. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this article. If you did, please consider sharing it or liking it or subscribing to my YouTube channel or my website. Enjoy.